We're doing some dill fried chicken. Guy has a tasting room up in Healdsburg, and you gotta come up and try what he makes. He and his family, his sons are involved, his wife's involved. He works out in the fields all the time.
Cheers.
Finally get him in the kitchen. You're a fried chicken fan?
Love it.
You can't not be a fried chicken fan. So a little bit of buttermilk. Fried chicken's gotta have a lot of flavor. It's not just about the crust on the outside. When I see people just take a piece of chicken and dredge it in some flour and do a little batter or whatever and fry it up, I'm like, whoa, you're missing a phenomenal canvas of flavor. All these are key players. Buttermilk, the brine of a pickle, garlic, onion, salt, pepper, a little dill, plays in well with this. And then to finish it off, just a little of your favorite hot sauce. Now we're gonna let this brine up to 24 hours, but if we can get a good 2 to 4 hours on this, we're good to go. Have the butcher break it down for you. If not, what we've got here is a whole chicken, about a 3-pounder, and cut it into 10 pieces. So that basically means you got a leg, a thigh, a drumstick, take the back out, and then take the breast and cut that into 2 pieces. Just so everybody's about uniform size so we have some even cooking. Drumsticks, and a piece of breast, and I wish the chicken had 5 wings. Okay. Go there. And this is gonna take some time, so we'll let this brine actually in the fridge. Now the fried chicken, I actually had some pickle juice, and you should always save that pickle juice. That flavor is just so fantastic. And don't worry, the chicken's not gonna taste like a pickle. Righteous, okay. Little cornmeal for some texture. About 4 to 1 on this. Smoked paprika, little onion powder. This can kind of go wherever you want to go with it. If you want to really bring up the heat on it, you could drop some ancho. There's some granulated garlic, a little mustard powder. Okay. And a little fresh cracked black pepper. Gotta take the bling off because we're gonna get into this right now. Okay, mix this up. My key here is, the one thing that I want people to follow is that once they get the chicken dredged, once they get it dredged, they let it rest. Let that batter really get a hold of that chicken. Okay, but check this out. Drop it in with a wet hand. You know this routine, right? I've showed you enough times. But that dill salt guy that we're gonna make, fresh dill, salt and pepper, that's it. And you let that dill just soak right into that salt. The flavor's fantastic. Now cover this up.
Fresh dill, yeah?
Fresh dill is the key, buddy. Okay, cover this up, pat it with the dry hand, and really make sure that you pat it down. This is always a great one for Ryder, for the kids. Really pat it on there, nice and thick, no wet spots. Drop it, we're gonna let it rest for about 30 minutes before we fry it. The temperature of the chicken will come up, it'll fry nice, be golden brown.
And it's binding during that 30 minutes.
Okay, so the chicken's here, it's drying out, soaking up the breading that we're gonna do, but I gotta do something first. I gotta make a little dill salt to put on this chicken as soon as it gets done frying. So I'm just getting some kosher salt, a little black pepper, and I've got, there it is. Too. And I got some fresh dill. Now I put dried dill in when I made the brine. I brined this chicken, and believe it or not, some dill pickle juice right out of the jar, and a little buttermilk, a little hot sauce, all the cast of characters, granulated onion and garlic. But this fresh dill, nothing beats fresh dill.
So much different than.
Okay, I'm just gonna tear it up a little bit.
I mean, dried's good if you're in the middle of the winter, but...
Hey, the oil that's gonna come out of this dill mixed in with this salt and pepper is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
But even dry, if that's all you had is dry, sometimes it's those signature items like the dill guy that really step it up. Let's talk about frying chicken. Big Dutch oven, nice and heavy, so it's gonna hold its temperature. I've got the chicken here that I dredged in flour and cornmeal, really gave it some time to set up. Drop it at 350 degrees. We'll let this cook, let it get nice and crispy, but cooked all the way through. Now, Guy, the key to this is right when they come out, take the dill salt that I made with the fresh dill and just sprinkle that right over the top. Let me give you, I'll give you this bad boy.
Thank you.
I'm going all wing. Wing is my thing. So we take this chicken here, buttermilk brined. Now, I'm gonna teach you a little trick here in a second. You go ahead and eat that. Watch this. I'm gonna take this little pickle juice. We do this fried chicken, Guy's Smokehouse. So you take a little bit of that pickle juice right at the end and just pour a little pickle juice right on top of that.
Give me a little.
Oh. We brined it in the pickle juice, but now to get that, that's my kind of fried chicken right there.
that stitches the whole thing together. That's lovely.
Isn't the pickleback the key?
Wow.